Yo, quick rant, quick rant. So, I was just in a small debate with a relative about Christianity. I mean, I told everybody in the first video I do come from a Christian background, which I have no beef, I have no animosity towards Christians, none the least. But I do have a problem with certain Christians that don't accept other people's belief. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can't have your own, belief. Like, why do you always have to strong arm people to believe, have them believe Christianity? Like, I don't like that. Like, the whole argument or whatever was about me, believing in Adam and Eve. Like, no, I don't. That shit doesn't make sense. Like, how does a man create a woman by himself? Like, rewind that shit back. How the fuck you take a rib from a man and create a whole woman? Like, a whole woman. Like, really? Like, there was no DNA splicing. There was no, even if. Like, we're not even talking about the fact that, the Y chromosome is a defect of the X chromosome. So, I mean, that's bullshit. The whole debate was like, oh, you don't believe in this, or how are you here? Like, there's other ways. I'm pretty sure the creator is not an idiot. He created the whole entire universe, the different dimensions and different realities. I'm pretty sure, the creator came up with some type of way. Like, I just don't understand. Like, there's so many loopholes in the Bible itself. Like, no disrespect to any Christian out there with, an open mind. Like, this is not a rant towards y'all, but I just have a lot of questions. Like, do a lot of us still believe in this? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like Jonah and the fish, if you read that in the Bible. This guy was allegedly trapped in a fish's belly for 40 days. Like, how? What did he eat? Let alone, what did he drink? The human cannot survive without water for 3 days. If you don't have water within those 3 days, you will die. Like, come on. Phony. Like, yo, stop with this. You believe, these stories in the Bible? It makes no sense. Like, come on. Like, all right. Noah's Ark. You believe that it rained 40 days and 40 nights in a location, one location, and it flooded the whole entire planet? Come on. Come on. Let alone they picked every single animal. They put it in this little ass boat. And these animals repopulated their species without any type of retardations. Come on. Let's stop. Let's stop. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. That makes no sense. Like, for you to even believe Adam and Eve, God took a rib from a man and created a whole female. A whole female from a man's rib. Mind you, the Y chromosome is a defect of the X chromosome. Like, we can't be this, we just can't be this fucking stupid. Like, it makes no sense. I'm sorry, it makes no sense. Like, the stuff in the Bible, I'm not going to disrespect nobody's, religious books. Like, I don't do that. But, you have to question yourself. Like, do I really believe this? Do I really believe this? Like, if you're conscious, but you're still religious, then that's a paradox right there. Because, how are you still connected to the Matrix, but you consider yourself conscious? Like, it makes no sense. It really makes no sense. A lot of people out here like claiming to be conscious, but they still have religious aspects. Like how? How do you believe a book that just tell you like silly stories like this? Like, come on. I mean, I'm not even gonna go into the hypocritical parts in the Bible where it says that, no man can die for another man's sin, but then, couple like books down, you have Jesus dying for everybody's sin. Like, it makes no sense. I'm sorry, that shit makes no sense at all. At all. Adam and Eve populated the whole entire planet. I haven't heard like any of their like children being mentioned as females. Because last time I checked, Adam and Eve, according to the King James Version of the Bible, only had 3 children. So where do women come from? Cain, Abel, and Seth. Where's the girls? Like, that makes no sense. Come on, like we got to get past this. Like, you can't still be stuck in this matrix believing that, we all came from Adam and Eve. That shit's phony. I just can't believe that bullshit. Like, no, I can't. Like, the whole Bible is full of paradox. It's full of holes. Honestly, if you don't know how to read the metaphors and what they're trying to hide, then there's no point for you to read the Bible. It's not a religious book. They're hiding things in it. That's why it's very, very confusing. It's been written like that for purposes that the regular minded people will not understand. They take it as a religious text. Like, this shit is not a religious text. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I just can't believe the mindset. Like, you can't have your own opinion with like these radicals. Like, you can't have your own beliefs. Like, it's outrageous. I ain't trying to rant too much, but I just don't understand some people. Like, I just can't understand some people. Like, this is the reason I got kicked out of church. I got kicked out of church because I had, like, my own mind. I just couldn't get down with the whole, like, bullshit, like, with religion. And it's not just Christianity, it's all types of organized religion. Like, you can't be conscious and religious. It has a verse in the Bible, I believe, that said, like, you can't serve 2 masters because I don't know how it goes verbatim, but I'm pretty sure it went like this. If I could, like, get it a little right, it said, you can't serve 2 masters, for you will hate one and love the other. Something like that, but that tells you right there. So how could you be conscious and religious? This goes back to my first video, conflicted mind. Those conflicted thoughts. Like, you'll have conflicted thoughts, you start going crazy. You gotta find clarity in yourself. You gotta step back and really analyze what they're trying to feed you. Like, this religious stuff is out of control these days. I mean, we're not even gonna talk about like the contradictory where it says you can't fornicate, thou shalt not commit adultery, any of the commandments. But you have pastors and priests out here touching on little boys and girls, like having sex with the nuns, allegedly. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So you really believe that a person like me is going to believe a book which y'all don't even go off of? Like, y'all don't even go off of. Leviticus talks about the diet in which people are supposed to eat according to the Christian faith. It says that you can't eat anything that splits the hoof and like that doesn't chew off the cud. So you can't eat pork. I see a lot of Christians eating pork. So I mean, like, nah, don't come to me blasting me for not believing, getting angry because I don't subscribe to y'all beliefs. Like, that shit is crazy. I can't. I'm not. Like, if y'all don't subscribe to y'all book, why should I? Like, I mean, I ain't even gonna go into like the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, Like, none of these religious books. Because, like, it's no point. Like, a lot of these religions are made to corrupt your mind, to have you complacent, stuck in this matrix. So, I mean, if y'all still with that, I mean, more power to y'all. I'm not going to criticize. I'm not going to bash y'all too much. Just don't get mad when a person that, you know, that's fully conscious don't subscribe to what y'all trying to feed them. I mean, but anyway, I try to make this a quick video, but went over a little over 10 minutes or whatever, but it's cool. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.